almost into full double hands. Very cool. Catching up, this was a cutback week. We've been following along for the whole time. I cut back and then cut back a little bit extra, which was great because I needed it, and because we had a tropical storm, Hurricane Debbie thing come through and dump rain, and no one wants to run in that. So 3 miles out the door, not important. Got in 16.8 of 22, which is pretty good. Liked it, enjoyed not being out there for so long, having to eat and drink and eat everything else in the world. My shin started hurting a little bit last week after the bigger week, so I decided to take that extra day off. I went in and rode a stationary bike at a gym on Wednesday for 45 minutes just to keep the muscles active and moving and give my heart rate something to do. That was kind of decent. Got to talk to a couple of people for almost the entire 45 minutes, so not too bad if you have to be on a stationary bike. My CLT stayed at 49 since the end of last week, so the amount of effort that I did put in this week maintained exactly where I left off at the end of last week. I'm really happy with that. I think that's finally my endurance and recovery and ability to do all these things that we're trying to do it's fully back. This is where I expect I need to be and what I need to be doing now. Kind of a cool number. Not going to really associate it to that being true because I don't know. I'm a far way off from where I was before my last one. So I got to go do yoga Monday with my daughter. Called her up Sunday and said, hey, I want to go do yoga. And we were at a yoga studio over in Durham, 8 o'clock in the morning. It's great. It's a great way to stretch out all the new muscles in different ways than you normally would, like trying to make your own yoga and everything else if you're not a practitioner. Really super fun. Enjoyed it a lot. So, getting to do stuff with your adult children is pretty groovy. Indoor bike. The rest of my mileage this week was short, slow, 4.7, 7.9 with some good friend of mine who's also training for Rim to River. And yeah, just nice and slow. The weather wasn't absolutely horrific this weekend, so that was very nice. And did a short neighborhood, Collins Creek, 4.1 mile run with my wife this morning. All in all, a really good week. Proud that I made 16.8 miles. Good grief. I thought I was going to come in closer to 12, to be honest with you. I've been getting back on my exercises for my shin. Really good. Been working out a tight calf muscle, and I know that my arches are low, so I ordered some new insoles to give me a little bit of more arch support. They're super feet. They're blue with speckles all over them now. I don't think I've ever worn those particularly with the arch support in them, but it does feel better, and I don't feel my second toe, which is, a whole bit longer than my big toe. So it hasn't been hitting the front of my shoes since I put those in, which I think is attributing a lot to just the all over discomfort and what's happening with my left leg. I got a busy week next week. Lots of stuff to do at my permanent part-time job at the Arts Center, and it's a lot of outside work that I've got to do. gonna take up a little bit more than the 20 hours I normally work that a week, but it's what you gotta do when you're doing it. We got a couple other random things happening next week that are gonna take up some time here and there. So another ramp up week. I'm hoping to get back out to Eno Mountain State Park and run 22 with at least one other friend who's running the 100 this Rim to River. So hopefully he'll get to go out and we'll have a good 22 miles of running around the whole entirety of the state park and laying in the river, which was amazing. Really don't have much as far as anything else. Keep up the training. Please go and follow the Rim to River people at Ace Adventures. They've started putting out a little more postings, getting going on like what week, how long, everything else, teasing you with beautiful photos and whatnot. So it's good to keep yourself in the game the whole time. Trying out some new energy gels and bars that I've got coming this week, so I can report back on those. Still made another batch of my drink mix. A friend of mine said put magnesium in it, and I remembered to, and that seemed to work really nicely over the weekend. So just another way to get more salt in you. All right, well, I think that's gonna wrap it up. Good work, everybody. Let's keep it going. Let's keep smiling, keep the miles piling on, and we'll all get there. Pushing towards the start line. Only, what did I say? 8 weeks until our big week. If you're doing a 2.5 week cutback, so 8 weeks to go. We'll talk to you later. Bye.